Hi guys, I'll just turn that light out and that one out, and that one's done. Right, I've just come down. Here's my two boys. They know it's apple pie time. I'll let them up the garden first. Come on in. They've been sat in the back room here while I've been having my shower. Let me turn that radio off first. And we can have a bet on who's going to get in the back door first. The Beagle or the Scotty. Go on then, off you go, Tiddles, guys. Go on then, off you go. Good boys. Right. Now, Sooty caught some people by surprise yesterday. Let's see if he does it again today. Right. Well, we know what tomorrow is. Cheese day. There you go, see? There's my little Soot's coming already. Good boy, Sooty. I don't think he went very far. I think he just stood outside the back door. He's a tinker. Right, make yourself, let me get the apple pies out. Here we go. Oh, right, apple pies are out. I think I've got to get a new custard tonight. Here we go. Snoop still hasn't put a show in yet. Won't be long. Right, there we go. One custard. There. Right, so Tuesday's done and dusted. Thank goodness for that. It's always a bit of an iffy day, Tuesday, but it went really well today. Nice and busy. The morning flew. Weather-wise, it wasn't very good today. It was really poor. We got caught in the rain when we were out walking this morning. I had my... There he is. There's my Snoopers. Good boy, Snoop. Now, back to the locked. So we all got caught in the rain, so my boys and myself all got wet, but I did have my waterproofs on, and I did take an umbrella as well. So I was fairly well protected, but the boys got soaked. But it was a good walk. I overslept a little bit as well. Funny enough, I woke up just before my alarm was going to go off. And you know what it's like when you wake up, you think, I need the toilet. And you think, oh, all right, I can wait. And it got to about 15 minutes before I got up, so it was about 3:45 in the morning. I thought, it's no good. I've got to get up. So I went to the toilet, come back, got in my bed again, and I left the bedroom light on. I thought, I'll leave the light on because I'm going to be getting up in a few more minutes anyway. But I climbed back in bed, I went. My alarm went off, I cancelled it, and I went back to sleep again. And I didn't wake up till about 4:30. So yeah, I'd gone way past my bedtime, my sleep time. So it was all a bit rushed after that, but it didn't matter. We all got wet. I got everything done. I got to work on time. Right, can I give my boys their biscuits? Their crusts, sorry. Let me just tip the camera down so you can see my two boys. They're waiting patiently. There they are. Yeah. You okay down there, guys? You ready for this? Here it comes. Right, go on in. Back off a little bit. Right, go on in. Come and sit down here. Sooty, over here. Soot. Here. Right, can you see them? Right, nicely. Good boys. Go on in. Right, there you go. The Beagle will finish first, he always does. There you go. And Sooty will take a little bit longer. There you go. Good boys. Right, so let's get these apple pies sorted, guys. There we go. Right, I need to open up this new custard. Then we'll start some conversations going. I was watching my YouTube videos earlier when I got back this evening. I was answering some messages, but I also went on to YouTube and watched a few videos as well. And Alexis Blake was on there, and she was talking about when she was outed at her place of work and how it caused her quite a bit of distress at the time. And when I got outed, it was, I wasn't going to work dressed as a girl. They all only knew me as my male self at work. And that's when I got outed because somebody found my YouTube channel. So it was totally different to what happened to Alexis. Let me just pop me apple pies in. Right, they're on. And yeah, when I got outed, somebody found my YouTube site and it went like wildfire through the garage. And because I work at a garage that's got lots of sites, it shot across all the other sites as well. It actually started off in a place called Bury St Edmunds, that garage in Bury St Edmunds, and then it spread. I was working in Colchester, and I got a message from the HR department at the garage saying that things had come to light that may cause me some issues in the workplace. And the only thing I could think that they could possibly know, not knowing that they'd discovered my YouTube site, was that they were talking about my divorce. I thought they were concerned about me. I'd just got my divorce gone through, and maybe they were concerned for my well-being. I don't know. And I replied to that. I sent a message back to the HR department saying, "Oh, if it's about the divorce, don't worry about it. It's not a problem." And I got a second message back the next day that said, "No, it's nothing to do with your divorce. It's to do with your YouTube site." And it was like, it's like the penny dropped, and it was like, what do you do? You know, there's thousands of videos on there, so you know they could watch. I had noticed that my subscription rate had jumped up, and I didn't know why it had jumped up at the time. But obviously, once I was told by the HR department that my channel had been discovered, that explained everything. So all my work colleagues were tuned into my channel and watching all my videos. So hey ho, what do you do? So I said to the HR, I said, well, don't worry about it. I said, it is what it is. I said, somebody was going to find out eventually. I said, yeah, don't worry about it. You know, it didn't matter to me. It didn't matter at all. And I did say that they were the last people to actually find out because everybody else knew, but I kept it away from work because it got nothing to do with work. And yeah, it got found out. So I put a video on. I made a video just for my work colleagues, and I put that on my site. And that nipped it in the bud. I didn't have anything. I had a few of the workers came up and congratulated me on having the balls to do what I was doing. Yeah, balls to do it. Yeah, okay. But yes, I didn't have any bad comments, and nothing happened out of the way at work. In fact, what happened when I moved sites, whenever I moved sites, like if I went from Colchester back to Bury, and everybody in Bury made a point of coming over and saying hello to me. Now, usually when I'd go from one site to another, people just ignore you. You just turn up your tools, set yourself up, and you start work. But the time it had come out and I went to another site, everybody came over to see me, just to say hello. And that was really quite unusual. Yeah, that was nice, but yeah, it didn't mean anything to it. It didn't matter. And nothing has happened in the workplace as such. I've had nobody has come out as being nasty or spiteful or making any rude comments, not in my face anyway. If I do hear somebody saying something, I will go and confront them and see what we can sort out. But yeah, I've had nothing at the moment, so it's been really good. So I don't rub it in their faces. I don't turn up to work like this. You know, I'm still working as dressed up as I usually do. I have got long hair now. Yeah, they can see certain things. I have now changed my name at work. They're going to have to live with it and change their ways. It's up to them. You know, they've all got to learn to deal with me. And I probably won't be the only one who does it. You know, there's going to be somebody else later on somewhere down the line who's going to turn up and do the same thing that I've done. Yeah, good on them. Yeah. So anyway, the apple pies are done. Let me put the custard away. And my apple pies before the dogs get to them. Right, guys. Right, let's just spin that around. We all know what tomorrow is. It's cheese day tomorrow. I've already made my sandwiches. The dogs had a little bit of cheese as well. They always have a little bit of cheese. Better wipe these guys. Where's my... There it is. Trying to find my cloth. Right, that's done. That's got to go in the bin. I've got to grab a spoon and then we can go and sit down. Here we go. Where's my cutlery? Right, guys, are you going to come and sit down with me in the front room or are you going to stay here? It's up to you. Right, I've got my apple pies. I have got a couple of shout outs to do this evening, so if there is anybody else, put your shout outs on now, and I'll trawl back through the last messages to see if I can find any more. Right, turn this one out. Are you coming in or? No, I don't know where they're going. Right, let's go in the front room, guys. Leave the boys here. They'll soon follow me through if they want to come and see me. Right, I've got to turn the front room light on. Like I said, I've only just come downstairs. There you go. Ooh. Right, we're in. Oh. Right, there you go. And there. Oh, that's lovely. Somebody said to me, one of my comments said today, or messages said, what have you done to your nose? And I cut my nose the other day when I was in the bathroom showing you my shaving routine. I was doing it in front of the camera. I haven't got a mirror in there. And so I was sat in front of my camera doing that. And I caught the end of my nose. And I did make my nose, cut my nose right at the very tip. That will have gone come the weekend. But I can put some makeup on it if I want to, but I haven't. I've just had my shower. There's no point because I've come out of my shower now, it's 8:30. By the time it gets to 10 o'clock, I'll be looking to put the boys to bed and do the washing up and go to bed. So there's no point putting makeup on. Weekends, totally different kettle of fish. Right, okay, I'll just pull the table a little bit closer and I can sit back and get my legs up. So, oh, there you go. So, it's been a really good day. I had to drive all the way to work in the pouring rain. We got soaked on the dog walk as well this morning. My car, or my van, steamed up. It was so wet. I was wet. Everything was wet. Huge puddles on the road. So we obviously had a lot of rain last night. Got to Cambridge about 7:30. So I sat in my van and I loaded my video, my music video on for you. And the rain stopped. So I left my coat in the van. And I just walked in. I'd only just parked across the road from the garage, so I was nice and close. And it didn't rain again all day. After that initial drive in, it didn't rain at all. It dried up. Lovely drive home, although there did look like there was a lot of clouds in the skies, no rain. And when I got back to where I live, the sun came out, so it was beautiful. So the day ended up being quite nice. It was mild, wasn't cold. So yes, we had plenty of water. Work-wise, really busy. We're still 2 men down at the moment. I think I'm hoping we're going to get them all back tomorrow, and then it will take the pressure off a bit. But yeah, we're getting the jobs out, so that's nice, and it makes the day go quick. There's nothing worse than watching the clock. So yes, I had a really good day today, and I've got one job left on my ramp which I can crack on with first thing in the morning, so that's great. And that's a sales call, so there's no rush on that one. And so that was good. It was a really good day. I went on to my laptop and tried to send a message to Vosa about changing my name, but the site locked me down. I don't know why, but I couldn't send any emails. So I did find a number to phone, but the number, you had push 1 for this department, push 2 for that department, and then you were in the queue. And I just didn't have time in the end, so I cancelled it. I haven't bothered. I'll have another look tomorrow. I might see if I can find... It'd be easy if I can send an email rather than phone them up, because at least they get it. I haven't got to sit there holding a phone listening to this countdown. So that's still ongoing. So I still haven't told Vosa yet what's going on. But that will happen. I've just got to find a way of contacting them. That's it, really. I'm trying to think if anything untoward's happened today. It hasn't. It's been a really run-of-the-mill day. It was awful coming out of work tonight. I think something had happened on the A14 at Cambridge, and everything was coming through Cambridge, so it took ages to get out of Cambridge tonight. I got stuck in a queue. They were coming off the A14, coming straight into Cambridge, heading towards me, but the traffic going out was getting held up as well, so it was everything was fighting each other, so it wasn't very good. And then couple of cars in front of me, 2 cars had a shunt, and they just stopped and they were stood in the road arguing. So that didn't help. So yeah, it wasn't a good trip home tonight. So I've been on my site and I've been answering some of my messages, and I've written down a couple of shout outs which I'll do later. Like I said, if you have got another shout out for me to do, please let me know, and I'll write that down and I'll do the shout out when I do the washing up later on. So that's really nice. I got a message from my neighbour, well, a couple of doors down today. That was nice. And I had that message from Sue, who I met at the garden centre the other day. So it's been lovely. I had some lovely messages today, and having seen some people is really nice. It's all well and good sending messages and never actually seen the people, but it's lovely when you bump into somebody who knows you, who's a subscriber, and you can have a chat, and that's really nice. I do enjoy that. I'm a good talker. I do like talking. So